Today I am going to introduce you to a very important concept in the endgame called Trebuchet. This is the position that is known as Trebuchet in the King and Pawn Endgames. So what happens is, in this position, the white pawn is going this way, black pawn is going this way. So whoever is going to move in this position is going to lose. What do I mean? If say say white has to move and white moves the king to some square, black will pick up this pawn, and the same for black as well. If black has to move, this pawn is going to be picked up by white, and then this pawn is going to queen. So this is the basic definition of trebuchet. Now let's say this is the position that we have. So the goal for each side, whoever's move is right now, is to get to a trebuchet with the other party to move. Then they will win the game. For example, if say it's black to move right now, and if they play king here, king d4, then white can easily play king f5, and then it will be black's move, and then black has to move away from protecting its pawn, and white will clearly pick the black's pawn. And same for white as well. If white attacks the pawn this way, black can easily protect it, and then white has to move, abandoning its own pawn, which will be picked up by black. So the correct move here, if say black has to move, is king d3, not d4, but d3. So same, if white has to move here, it's king f6, not here but here. Why? Say black moves here, so this pawn is attacked. The only way to protect this pawn is king f5, and once king is here, black can do this and win the game. For example, I'll again say it's white to move, so white king f6, not f5 but f6. Now the pawn is attacked. Black has to protect it. There's only one way to protect it, here, and king f5. And now we enter a trebuchet with black to move. Black has to move away, and white will pick up the pawn. Now this is a different kind of trebuchet. In the previous trebuchet that we saw, the king was here, the black king was here, but in this position the black king is here. It's still, whoever has to move, black is going to give up this pawn. If say black has to move, then white will directly pick up this pawn. If white has to move, then the only move that white can do is king d6. Black will give up control of this pawn, and white will pick up this pawn. However, I want you to know that this is not a draw. This is not a win by white. Why? It's a concept called opposition. That means when the white king is here, having picked up the pawn, the black has to put his king here, opposing white's king. So then white can move here or here, and black will still provide him the opposition, and hence it will be a draw. Let's see it in action. Let's say white moves here and black moves here, and king takes the pawn, and black provides an opposition. White goes here, black goes here, e5 and here, and e6, and very important move here, not king d8 but king e8. This, and king d8, e7, king e8, and king d6, and that's a stalemate. However, in this position, it's the same trebuchet, but we have moved it one square down the board. What do I mean? The previous one was like this, and this one is like this. So whoever has to move, this does not work even with opposition. King d7, king f8, king takes this. However, black is not in time to provide opposition, so black has to move out, and white wins. White wins here. Thank you.